Good afternoon. My name is Jason Chavez, and I'm the chair of the Committee of the Whole. I'm going to call our regular committee meeting for Tuesday, March 19th to order. At this time, I'll ask the clerk to roll the call, to call the roll to verify the presence of a quorum.
Sorry, folks, it's all coming back to me. Councilmember Payne.
Present.
Wansley.
Present.
Rainville.
Present.
Vita.
Present.
Ellison is absent. Osman is absent. Cashman.
Present.
Jenkins is absent. Chugtai.
Present.
Koski.
Present.
Palmisano.
Present.
Vice Chair Chowdhury.
Present.
Chair Chavez.
Present.
We have 10 members present.
Let the record reflect that we have a quorum. I also want to let the people know that Councilmember Osman will be joining us a little bit later. Before we move on to the published agenda, I have a proposed addition to the agenda, which is approving a liquor license for Chilango Mex-Tex at 2730 Lake Street West. There are printed copies for an RCA in front of us. We would add this to agenda item number 2. Are there any discussions including item number 2? And we are using speaker management. Oh. There may not be items in front of us. What I would recommend is that we add it to the agenda and then go on to the next items. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. That motion carries, and item number 2 is added. We have one item on the published agenda today, in addition to item number 2, which was just amended on our reports of committees that have met this cycle. At the request of the city attorney, I will move to postpone to the meeting of April 9th, 2024, consideration of a contract with Wiley Reber Law, PC, in the amount of $1 million for 3-year terms, March 15, 2024 through March 15, 2027, for assisting Internal Affairs and the Office of Police Conduct Review with police misconduct investigations. Staff is attending the Integrated Emergency Management course and is not able to present today. Is there a second?
Second.
And now, folks, I will open the queue for discussion. Councilmember Vita.
Thank you. Is this the item that was delayed previously for Council President Payne's questions?
Thank you for that question, Councilmember Vita. That is correct. During agenda setting, our city staff said that they would like to have this at the next Committee of the Whole meeting. But yes, that is correct.
They would like to have what?
To bring this item back to the next Committee of the Whole meeting.
Right. So is it that his questions, because the delay was for his questions the last time. So did he just not get his questions answered, or are we looking for something different? Because this is really important to me that we get moving forward with this work.
Thank you, Councilmember Vita. I will pass it first to Council President Payne, then I'll pass it to our city staff that might have an answer to the question. We were bringing this forward back to the cycle during our agenda setting, and then staff said that we should delay this item one more cycle, but I'll pass it to Council President Payne. And note for the public record that Councilmember Osman and Councilmember Ellison and Councilmember Jenkins have joined too.
Thank you, Chair Chavez. I was able to meet for a briefing with the city attorney, and she's able to start the process of answering the questions, but she felt that she wanted a little bit more time. She wanted to be able to be here to speak to it, and because of the training, she had made a request to have this item come up when she's back in town.
Councilmember Vita, do you have any follow-ups?
No.
Thank you. Councilmember Rainville.
Thank you. I took myself out of queue. That was my question too, is why the delay? If it's our city attorney that's requesting it, then that's understandable. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Vita, you're back on queue.
Oh, I'm not.
Cool.
Sorry.
Yep. So I will move Councilmember Palmisano.
Mr. Chair, I just want to make sure that that's accurate to say that it's the city attorney this time that is requesting the delay?
100%. I was in agenda setting. There may have been a separate conversation with the council president, but in the meeting, city staff, city attorney said, we want this delayed another cycle. But we have city attorneys right here.
Thank you, Chair Chavez. Councilmember Palmisano, Council President Payne's comments were correct, and I would echo those. The city attorney wants to just make sure she's a good shepherd of this agenda item and would be here to answer any questions that might arise. So it's more in the nature of being a good steward of the agenda.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Council Vice President Chuck Tai.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just wanted to add here that Council President Payne and I had a chance to meet with City Attorney Kristen Anderson last Friday and had a conversation around delaying this agenda item at her request. We did get a chance to ask if there would be any, concerns with timeline of the contract or any concerns she had around potential delays. I know that's something that's very important to all of us and has been raised here, and she did confirm that no such concerns needed to be considered.
Thank you, Council Vice President. Seeing no further discussion, I'll just move to delay this item until the next committee of the whole meeting. Can I get a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. That carries, and that item is delayed until the next committee of the whole meeting. Next, item number 2 is a consideration of a liquor license for Chilango Max Tex. I'll move approval of this item. Can I get a second?
Mr. Chair, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Since we do not have copies of this item, the council members nor the public have seen it.
Yep.
Staff is on their way with printed copies, but the body should not take action until we have copies for everyone to see, including any members of the public who may be here. I'd recommend that the body move to committee reports while we wait.
Cool. And I was also going to ask just our director in the meantime to present on the item, but we'll just move to committee reports. Thank you so much, Ken. So we'll go on to committee reports as we get that printed. We'll begin first with our chair of the Administration and Enterprise Oversight Committee, Councilmember Wansley.
Thank you, Chair Chavez. The Administration and Enterprise Oversight Committee is bringing forward 11 items for approval. The first is a gift acceptance from the International Association of Emergency Managers of Travel and Lodging Expenses. Number 2 is a gift acceptance from Local Progress of registration, travel, and lodging expenses. 3 is contract with the Downtown Improvement District for the 2024 Warehouse District Live event series. Number 4 is a contract with Alliant Engineering, Inc. for design services for the 9th, 10th Street South Bikeway project. Number 5 is contract with Short Elliott Hendrickson, Inc. for design services for the 2nd Street North Protected Bikeway project. Number 6 is a contract with Fifth Asset, Inc. for debt management software. 7 is a contract amendment with Short Elliott Hendrickson, Inc. for design services for Nicollet Ave Bridge over Minnehaha Creek Historic Bridge Rehabilitation Project. Number 8 is contracts for 2022 through 2025 customized safety training and training services vendor pool. Number 9 is a legal settlement special assessment appeal, Hiawatha Metalcraft. Number 10 is a legal settlement, DeMarlo West v. City of Minneapolis. And then number 11 is a 2024 through 2025 Administrative and Enterprise Oversight Committee work plan. With that, I will stand for any questions.
Thank you. There seems to be no one on the queue, so we'll go on to the chair of the Budget Committee, Vice President Chuck Tai.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Budget Committee is bringing forward one item for approval to this week's council meeting, which is the passage of a resolution establishing the 2024 Local Board of Appeal and Equalization and approving policies and procedures to be followed during meetings of the Local Board of Appeal and Equalization. I'll stand for any questions.
Thank you. There is no one on queue, so I'll pass it on to the chair of the Business, Housing, and Zoning Committee, Councilmember Osman.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Business, Housing, and Zoning Committee is bringing forward 11 items. Item 1 is authorizing a tax-exempt bond for the 550 West Lake Street project. Item 2 is 2 liquor license approval. Item 3 is 91 liquor license renewal. Item 4 is approving $100,000 for 2023 Emergency Solution Grant Fund for essential service use. Item 5 is approving a Met Council livable community pre-development grant applications. Item 6 is authorizing exclusive development to Matrix Development for 2113 Glenwood Avenue. Item 7 is authorizing $800,000 loan for the commercial property fund, commercial property at 401, 405 Lake Street East. Item 8 is approving legislative directive related to the expanded vacancy appointment program. Item 9 is accepting grants for Minnesota Housing Impact Fund. Item 10 is rezoning of the property at 1510 East 23rd Street from UND Urban Neighborhood District to the MR1 Residence Goods and Service District. And item 11 is the lease termination and transfer of property management of the Cowla Center to the city. I will stand for any questions. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Councilmember Osman. No one is on queue, so I'll pass it on to the Chair of the Climate and Infrastructure Committee, Chair Cashman.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Climate and Infrastructure Committee is bringing forward 19 items to this week's council meeting. One is the 42nd Street East resurfacing project approval and assessment. 2, 50th Street East-West project approval and assessment. 3, Beltrami residential streets resurfacing from 18th Avenue Northeast to East Hennepin Avenue and Central Avenue Northeast to I-35 West, and Monroe Street resurfacing from Broadway Street Northeast to Central Avenue Northeast, project approval and assessment. Item number 4 is assessments related to the street reconstruction project on First Avenue South. The committee sent this forward to council without recommendation to allow Public Works staff to address some of the concerns that nonprofits raised at the public hearing, and really appreciate Interim Director Jelly for the memo that he sent last night and the ways that they are supporting the, Al-Anon and Simpson Housing and others who came to the hearing. So on Thursday, I'll move to approve this item, and we added an item to our work plan for the C&I committee too, to look at ways to address assessments more equitably. Number 5, agreement with Hennepin County for pedestrian safety and traffic signal improvements on East Hennepin Avenue. 6, agreement with Hennepin County for E-Line Bus Rapid Transit Project. 7, agreement with Hennepin County for reconstruction of Minnetonka Boulevard. 8, capital improvement program bond reallocation, appropriation adjustments, and revenue adjustments. 9, subordinate funding agreement number 12 for Metro Green Line extension. 10, Minnesota Department of Transportation Trunk Highway 121 improvements. 11, prioritized bridge replacement list. 12, Metropolitan Council's regional solicitation and MnDOT's highway safety improvement program for city transportation projects. 13, grant application to climate pollution reduction grant program for advanced development of the EV spot network and EV car sharing program. 14, grant application for Minnesota Pollution Control Agency resiliency grant for 35th Avenue North flood mitigation project. 15, 2024 street lighting replacement. 16, Minnesota Public Facilities Authority lead service line replacement grants. 17 is acceptance of a grant from the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency, and I'll be sending out a revised request for committee action related to this item. Due to an administrative error, the RCA didn't include formal acceptance of the grant, so the revised RCA will add the additional items this body needs to take in order to accept these funds and distribute them according to the contracts listed on our agenda. And then 18, 2024 to 2025 Climate and Infrastructure Committee Work Plan. We did make a couple of small changes reflecting some of the conversation we had in committee, thanks to Vita and Councilmember Chavez as well. So those changes, the Vice Chair Koski and I will just make and send out to everybody. And then 19, request for authorization to file a request for reconsideration and participate in dockets relating to community solar gardens at the Minnesota Public Utilities Commission. And I'll stand for questions.
Thank you. No one is on cue, so I'll pass it on. Councilmember Jenkins.
Thank you, Chair Chavez and Councilmember Cashman. I was just curious, you mentioned exploring ways to make assessments more equitable. Can you say something more about that?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a learning for us too about what the state law says in terms of special assessments and what kind of deferment options they have for people who might not be able to pay the special assessment. Those are the folks that were at the public hearing. And Councilmember Chavez mentioned that he had been starting conversations about this last year when there was a public hearing with people from his ward coming forward about how difficult special assessments are. So we thought that we would get together, maybe ask, do a staff directive to our policy research team to ask them to look at ways that other cities and states are doing special assessments more equitably, and we haven't taken any action there, but we just thought it would be something good for this body to explore.
I will just caution it's a very challenging issue. And we might be opening up a really big can of worms.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go on to the Public Health and Safety Committee with the Vice Chair of the committee, Councilmember Wansley.
Thank you, Chair Chavez. The Public Health and Safety Committee is bringing forward 3 items. Number 1 is authorizing a revenue contract with SMG for law enforcement equipment at U.S. Bank Stadium. Number 2 is authorizing contracts with community-based organizations to implement the statewide health improvement partnership grants. And then the last one, item number 3, is accepting additional grant funds from the Minnesota Department of Health for local public health funds. With that, I will stand for any questions related to these items.
Thank you. Seeing no one on queue. Next, item number 2 is consideration of a liquor license for Chilango Mextex. The RCA should now be in front of you. I want to thank the clerks for passing this out. And I'll call either Director Hansen or Amy Lingo to just give us a very short and quick overview about this item.
Thank you, Chair Chavez. Thank you, committee. This is a late entry. When the application first came through, it didn't have all the documents it needed to make the last biz agenda, but due to the off week and them having their items in and them to be able to make their start date, we have asked for this to happen today. They are an on-sale liquor license at 2730 Lake Street West, where the Urban Eatery was prior, and there's no need for any public hearings, and it is a consent item with no concerns.
Thank you so much, Amy. And can you explain to the public why there is no public hearing necessary? I think it just may be helpful
Certainly.
to let them know.
Because the Urban Eatery was there from 2005 to 2023 at the same level of entertainment and alcohol service, it is not required to have a public hearing.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Councilmember Cashman.
Just wanted to comment, thank you, Chair Chavez, that this is in my ward. I'm really happy to support, the continued small businesses and specifically restaurants in the West Lake Street corridor opening up. So thanks for, the CPED staff for bringing this today so they can get open.
Thank you so much, Councilmember. And yeah, thank you to CPED staff for being super flexible and working really quick to get this done with, next month, us having less meetings on the council. So one way is that we can continue to support our small businesses. I'll move approval of this item. Do I have a second? The clerk, can you please call the roll?
Councilmember Payne.
Aye.
Wansley. Aye. Rainville.
Aye.
Vita.
Aye.
Ellison is absent. Osman.
Aye.
Cashman.
Aye.
Jenkins.
Aye.
Chugtai.
Aye.
Koski.
Aye.
Palmisano.
Aye.
Vice Chair Chowdhury.
Aye.
Chair Chavez.
Aye.
We have 12 yeas.
That carries, and the item is approved. With that, colleagues, we've concluded all business to come before this committee today, and hearing no objection, I will declare this meeting adjourned. Thank you.